So I want to make some house trousers. My current black ones are disintegrating. So I've got this bamboo fabric yesterday, navy blue, stretchy. And so I thought, well, this seems like an obvious time to use my cover stitch and do a double thread chain stitch. This will require single needle only, and I've got the machine set up from where I last used it, and it hasn't been touched in a good while, so it's about time it came out of cryogenic freezing. And what we're going to do is thread it. So I'm going from 3 needle to single needle. So according to these instructions, we would use the center needle, so I need to remove the outside needles. So I've got my tiny squeegee little screwdriver here. Loosen that, pull up the needle. Loosen that, pull up the needle. Now, assuming I was wise, which I'm hoping I was, they are definitely ballpoint. Still quite sharp, but I'm pretty sure they're ballpoint. So I'll just put those needles over there and I'll put them away safely in a second. So like with an overlocker, you will want to cheat or use wisdom, as it were, to replace the threads. So I don't need the left, lift the foot up. I don't need the left needle, so we'll just line that up. I need the center needle, but rather than having to rethread the machine, I will just use the same trick I do in my overlocker. Pull that out. And camera ran out of battery juice, so I've plugged it in. I'm not sure how far I got, but I'll find out. So I've removed the outside needles. We've just got the center needle in. What I've done is I've tied the new thread to the old thread so that I can just pull it through. So we'll do that. Put this in the back here. Before we don't need the outside, the inside third needle. And then we've got the lower looper. So we'll follow the same procedure for the lower looper. Tie a slip knot. Tighten that. Oops, one escaping spool. Back up. That. So now comes the important bit, which is to make sure we pull through the threads. So now to make sure they get through the tension discs. So this was a bit stuck, so let's pull it out. And make sure it goes back into the tension discs. So, almost there. So now this has hit the needle, so we need to just do a double snip and re-thread the needle. And the lower loop is done. These feed things here, so we need to make sure it's under that and through there, so that looks like it's in a good position. These will bring the thread down underneath. Okay, and all being well, that should be good for sewing. So what we'll do is since this hasn't been used in a while, we need to clean it out and just oil a few little bits. So we'll do that now. A little bit of metal going on there. Like that. So that's so you can get to the needle thread. Push it back in. And of course, the important bit here is to just put a little drop on the needle bar. Oop, I've pulled out the needle thread. That looks good for now. That much. Okay, let's rethread this needle. Higher and give another snip. If you can't get it in sometimes, then it's worth just giving the thread a little snip again to reinforce it, to make sure it's a clean end, and that quite often will make it just go in right away like that. Okay, so we're good here. Let's bring the threads underneath. So let's plug the beast in and give her a test. So I've turned it on. Go for stitch length 2. No variable feed. Go on the left side, which I think is the heavier fabric. And let's see what happens when we try and stitch. So I have no idea if this is going to work. That's part of the fun, and I'm showing you live. I haven't tested this out before. I've never done a single chain stitch on this machine before. A single 2 thread, and it might just all go to pot, but that's part of the fun. So let's zoom in and see what these stitches look like. Okay, off we go. I'll turn this by hand just a few times to make sure there's no groaning noises coming on. So that's a good indication that you're about to snap a needle if the thing completely objects. Just a bit. Well, that's surprisingly not grumbling yet, and we have a looks like a perfect chain stitch. So let me just scoop this out. Didn't do that right for locking the stitches, but that's okay. Let's see what the thing... Actually, I can't Oops, it's hard to do this. Looking actually perfect. I cannot fault that two-threaded chain stitch at all. It's perfect tension, perfect length. Yeah, I'm good with that. It's perfect. That's a fluke. How lovely. So let's just try a bit more for fun. I'll do so on the inside of that. Nice. Well, I'm really pleased with that. So let's pull this up correctly. Pull the top stitch out, top thread out, give it a little snip, pull it from the bottom, and you're good to go. Nice. So I can absolutely use that. Oof, it's hard to get that when the camera zoomed in now. I can absolutely use that. It's stretchy. It's secured. So I shall begin on my project of sewing my house trousers using that. Surprised, I thought I'd be monkeying around with this thing forever to get all the settings right, but by some miracle it's just worked. Right, well, bye for now.